Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today I'm going to be giving you guys my updated list for the top 5 Pokemon products to invest in for the month of July. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So as always, getting out of the way, we do weekly giveaways and today is winner announcement day. So want to give a shout out to these 3 winners. If you want to know how to enter, just make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and be subscribed to the YouTube channel. You can comment and like on any of the pre-recorded videos we post each and every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So multiple opportunities to enter. And then since we got 3 winners, you got multiple opportunities to win as well. So without further ado, let's just get to it and announce the winners. So want to give a shout out to these 3, Too Much Tuna, Eric Stevens, and Jason Lund. I'm laughing because Eric, for those of you that didn't know, he won the gold pack yesterday from the mystery, from our mystery pack break. So shout out to Eric. He's just absolutely on a hot streak right now. So, it's definitely awesome to hear that he's just continued to win it right now. But like I said before, Too Much Tuna, Eric Stevens, and then Jason Lund. As always, if you want to kind of, claim your packs, all you have to do is make sure that you send me an email or shoot me a message on Discord. Of course, I will be a lot more responsive on Discord, so that way if you're trying to, of course, get your packs as quickly as possible, I highly recommend going that route. But outside of that, once you have reached out to me and we go through the verification process, I'll get them shipped out to you as quickly as I can. But now getting into the day's topic, we're going to be talking about my top 5 Pokemon product to invest in for the month of July, end of the month, going into August. This one, it's going to be an interesting one because I have product that I've mentioned here before for last month. I have some new product, and then I have some old product that I had mentioned a while ago. And it's more or less like, you know, it's going to be continuously rolling, updating 5 items. So like I said before, it could change, it could not change, and so on and so forth. But it's really just me saying, hey, I noticed these 5 items are extremely undervalued, and I think that it's something that you should really pay attention to. First one being Divergent Tins. Talked about this before, and this is when I talked about it when it was at below MSRP, like slightly below, and I said, listen guys, I think these are going to go to wholesale. And when they do go to wholesale, you're going to be having the opportunity to buy these tins that each have 2 Evolving Skies packs in them, and the wholesale price for these is $99. So what do you know? You're paying literally $1 over wholesale if you buy 2 of them each, or 50 cents over wholesale if you buy a set of 3. So you're able to get, if you do the math for yourself, it's about $3.30 a pack. So you're paying $3.30 a pack for Evolving Skies, which, of course, you know, we had a small reprint of. So you might think, of course, pack prices are going to go down. Well, what do you know? Evolving Skies already rebounded back to 163. So absolutely not a fun time to see. I mean, we can take a look and just see what the pack price is, see if it's gone down. It has gone down slightly, but you're still able to, you know, get these tins and have the packs at a cheaper price than what you would be getting currently if you were to go buy them on the market. Not to mention as well, just having the tins themselves, whether it be from an opening perspective or whether it be from a long-term sealed perspective, the value is really going to be coming from the packs. The promos are something that are like, they're okay, but more or less the pack value that you're going to be getting out of this is absolutely insane, considering it has 2 Evolving Skies, and Evolving Skies is just going to do really well long term. So now it's cheaper, you get 5 packs out of it, so it comes out to $3.30 a pack, like I said before. So I think it's a really good value that you're able to get right now. You know, I, of course, like I said before, will keep you guys posted, you know, in the future if we do see more Evolving Skies product that is even more worth it, just if you can have a better promo and so on and so forth, because I don't particularly like the promos. If we're talking top 5, this is probably 5 on my list, but it's still one that has been catching my eye just based off the price and what you're able to get for the pack selection in it. Moving on to number 2. Juniper Premium Collection. I talked about this when it was in the low 30s, and now it's $1.50 above. It's $1.50 above MSRP. So, or sorry, wholesale. So, value for this item's just gone up even more. So, obviously, you're getting 7 Pokemon booster packs out of it. So you really do the math on kind of the value of that. You're basically spending like $3.25, I think, a booster pack. So it's an extremely high value. And if we go take a look at Professor's research with the Juniper full art, we can see that this is where that kind of extra value is coming from because of the card itself. You know, like I said, 21, and then you're getting another $3.50 for the pack or for the promo card. So it doesn't really add too much value to it. But the main reason why you're actually wanting it all together is just as a still product. I think once again, the promo's cool. It's cheaper, of course, than the Marnie, but it's cool. It comes with the sleeves. It comes with the 7 packs. And honestly, as just a collective item, for how much you're getting it for at wholesale level prices, once again, I think this is a great item to pick up. And you guys might be wondering too, as I'm going through these items, a lot of these items that I'm like choosing are some of the current like 2021, 2022 product that you're able to get at these wholesale level prices. And I can tell you for sure what wholesale is. Because for myself, $25 is wholesale, so you're paying $1.50 over. Like I said with the Divergent Tins, $99 is wholesale for a case. You're getting them for $49.98 for a set of 3. So it's like your value that you're getting from both these items, it really just comes down to the fact that you're getting them at wholesale. And I think that Professor Juniper, although it's not a Marnie, it is still an item that will do really well long term in my opinion, because not only of the pack selection, but because the promo card, I think it is a cool promo card at the end of the day. And just the like kind of milk carton aspect of it all, I think it's very collectible, especially if you get a case of 4. Now, number 3, and I absolutely love this item for number 3. So I'm going to say for these next 3 specifically, it's not going to be in any particular order, but I like this one a lot, and I'm going to get into it in just a second as to why. The Pokemon Go Premium Collection. So you're able to get this at around MSRP. And it's interesting because most of the time, you know, the last 2 items we talked about, you're like wholesale, wholesale, wholesale. We're allowed to get it for around wholesale. This one, you can probably find it $5 below MSRP. And you're like, well, Eli, it's around 5 MSRP. But that's the thing. For a set item like this, it should be so much, like the price of this should be so much greater for what you're actually getting out of it. And I understand that right now, people are not a huge fan of Pokemon Go. But I find Pokemon Go to be a set that's going to do really well long term. And the reason why is twofold. 1, it's a specialty set, and specialty sets have historically done well. And then 2, it's very much going to be one of these nostalgic sets that people look back on and say, hey, this was actually a lot better of a set than I realized. I know that in the like point right now that I'm making, in my personal opinion, it's not the best set, but the same mentality happened with Shining Legends when it first came out. When Shining Legends first came out, people thought it was lame. They were struggling. Distributors were struggling to get Shining Legends ETBs off the shelves. And so I think the same exact thing is going to happen with the Pokemon Go Premium Collection, where you're going to be seeing people not want to buy the Pokemon Go product. And since you're getting a Pokemon Go Shiny Eevee playmat, a Shiny Eevee promo, and you're getting 8 packs and a pin, I think the value this is going to hold long term, especially once you get that nostalgic lens, is going to be great. I mean, I'm not being hyperbolic when I say this. I wouldn't be surprised when we do see your next kind of Pokemon boom, that the price of this item could go to $200 to $300. And I know that sounds like a lot, but if you look at any of the other like premium collections from Hidden Fates, you look at Dragons Exalted, you look at just any of these other ones, and I know they have their own kind of different premium collection aspect to them, but for me personally, this one coming with the shiny playmat, it leaves a lot to be desired there, personally speaking. So I'm absolutely a huge fan of this item. And like I said before, I think this is a set that'll do well long term. Because if you really look at Shining Legends doesn't really have a ton of pulls either. Don't get me wrong, it has more pulls than Pokemon Go. But people are going to look at the Pokemon Go set and say, it has a Mewtwo, whether you like the artwork or not. It has a Dragonite. And, you know, people love those characters. And those characters are strong performing characters. And I think they're going to be strong performing in the future. Take a look at Champion's Path. Don't get me wrong, you know, Mewtwo can't compare to a Charizard, but Mewtwo's still a high demand character. And if you look at the fact that Champion's Path is just Charizard, and the booster box is at 108, I think is what it's at right now. And it was very much an underwhelming set when it first came out. So prices are still moving on it, and I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happened with Pokemon Go product in the future. Now, like I said before, this is where we get into kind of the final two. This is still my number one item, but I'm doing this a little bit out of order because I just have it in a certain ordering of how I'm going to be talking about this. Arceus V figure collection. If you can get these for anywhere at $25 or below $25, still my favorite item long term. As I've talked about this many times before, we're going off the Galar Pals box. That one did extremely well. It was the number one returning product of 2021 if you're talking about sealed product to invest in for Ultra Modern. It went from $25 all the way up to $120, I think was its high. Difference between these two is obviously the Galar Pals, where promo card of the Galar Pokemon. This one comes with the Arceus V figure and as well as the Arceus V promo card. Absolutely love the design about these cards. I know it's a Japanese GameStop exclusive, so it's not an exclusive promo like the Galar Pals were, but I still think that's going to hold up its value regardless just because of it. Comes with the Cosmic Eclipse, 2 Brilliant Start, and a Chilling Rain. The previous one came with a Cosmic Eclipse and 2 Rebel Clash. So the pack selection is so much greater from this box and based off of what we saw before, and you're getting upgraded, in my opinion, pack selection and around the same level of kind of premiumness to the figure and the promo. I think this is one that's going to be a long-term kind of smash out of the park. I absolutely love this box. I think it's going to do super well long-term. And honestly, it is still my number one item. Like sitting at $25 or better, this item is absolutely bonkers. The value that I think you're really getting out of it. Especially when you're taking into consideration Cosmic Eclipse packs are going for like $11 right now. So you're getting the value out of the pack itself. It's like there's so much value added because of that, not including the promo and the figure. So absolutely love the item. Still my number one pick for long term, and I wouldn't be surprised if you could see it, shortly start to pop off after it's really started to get scarce out of print, because items that we talked about last year for my kind of top picks in 2021, they're popping off like crazy. I mean, you look at these premium collection boxes of the Evolutions, and don't get me wrong, they're kind of in their own territory with this. But I wouldn't be surprised if you could see this kind of pop up in a very similar way, just because the value of what you're getting out of this box altogether. And so it really goes to show you that sets in the Ultra Modern can still pop off if they are extremely high demand. All right, last but not least, this is actually going to be my number 3 pickup. So just kind of giving you guys my order. Number 5, Divergent Tins. Number 4, Juniper Premium. Number 3 is going to be this item. 2 is the Pokemon Go Premium Collection. And number 1 is the Arceus V figure. So getting this in order, it's actually going to be Fates Collide pre-release kits. And this is one I talked about, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago. This was one of my favorite items to actually pick up going into the year 2020. And the reason why, for those people who don't know, they did a pre-release kit, like kind of old supply found for both Lost Thunder and Fates Collide. And for me, it was a great opportunity to be able to pick up these, Fates Collide packs for a lot cheaper, especially if you bought the pre-release kits. Now, why do I love this item so much? Well, because it found a bottom of around $30-ish, then it went up to $38, and then guess where it is right now? It's back at $30 again. So the value of this item, if we're looking at back near the end of last year, starting into early this year, when I was telling you guys, hey, I still think this is a great price. It looks like this might be the low. Well, it just revisited its low. As you can see, lowest individual has them listed. There's still 17 available for the lowest price. Absolutely love the price that you're going to be able to get this for. Math comes out to about $7.50 a pack, which for an XY era pack, I think is an absolute value. And I know that, Fates Collide was one of those sets that people were not the biggest fan of it, but it still has a lot to love with the set. I mean, you're talking about the fact that there is an Umbreon full art introduced in the set. I think it is cool that it has the Alakazam in it. It is cool that it also has a Glaceon in it, a Mega Altaria. So there is stuff to be desired within the set. And considering the fact of the matter that if you just look at the overall value that you're just getting out of the pre-release kit, sure, you're getting the packs 50 cents or 30 cents cheaper each. Ooh, big deal. But you're also getting as well a specialty promo inside, as well as some pre-release cards within it, like bulk cards that you could be able to sell off and also make value off of that are in XY era. So absolutely love this item. Still think it's an amazing item to pick up for its price, and it's definitely one that should not be slept up on. But once again, going back to it in order, Number 5, Divergent Power Tins. Number 4, Juniper Premium Collection. Number 3, Fates Collide Pre-Release Kit. Number 2, Pokemon Go Premium Collection. And then number 1, Arceus V Figure Collection. Absolutely think that it's going to pop off. I love it so much as an item to both collect and as a long-term investment. But yeah, none of these items I think would be bad to pick up. There's a reason why they're in my top 5. Obviously, the first 3 I would say are my favorite for a reason, even though, of course, those are the ones that are not going for wholesale. But if the price is right, you can see me picking up product at wholesale because of the pack selection is going to hold its weight in gold long-term. Because if you remember, back then in the day, there were these regular, just like EVGX tins, didn't really do that well. No one really cared. But then, of course, as time went on, they had evolution, or they had evolving. Wow, hold on. Let's have a stroke here, Eli. They had evolutions packs in them. They had burning shadows packs in them, and the value of the tins immediately went up from $15 to $45 very quickly once the boom happened. I think you could see the same exact thing happen with a lot of these Evolving Skies products, where their value is going to go up, not only because of the pack selection, but also the additional value, specifically speaking for the Professor Juniper, with some of the other goodies that you're able to find within the milk carton. But as far as it goes, a little bit shorter of a video today. I hope you guys found it informative. As always, I will keep you guys updated each and every month. I'm going to update my 5 items list so that we can continuously see how the market's going, see what I'm kind of looking for, and what I really like to pick up. But as far as it goes, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and be subscribed if you want to enter into our weekly giveaways. You can comment and like on each of the pre-recorded videos, and we post 3 each week. So you're able to get 3 opportunities to enter, and then we have 3 winners that are each going to be receiving this week 12 Astral Radiance booster packs. But next week, we're going to go back to Pokemon Go when we get a resupply of it. But that is all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Until then, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.